Hey, what's up? This is Imran, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Every year there is a person who vlogs about the KIIT MUN. This year the torchbearer is me. I happen to do it this year. When the opportunity presented itself, I thought like why not? Let's go there. I haven't been outside the state in a very long while. That's one of the reasons why I went there. I haven't been to an MUN before. So this is my first time. If you don't know what an MUN is basically a model United Nations. It is a simulation of whatever happens in United Nations, but in a much lesser scale, but similarly pretty formal. All of that. I haven't been to an MUN, so I can't describe it to you that well. But this is my very first time doing an MUN. The last time I was outside of state was unironically Odisha, which is where I'm exactly going. I'm going to Bhubaneswar. My trip is tomorrow. Like my train's tomorrow in the morning. This whole vlog is gonna be about that. So my last vlog was about my whole experience while I went to the game of East Bengal versus Jamshedpur. Go check it out if you haven't. It did better than I had almost anticipated. Like I anticipated maybe 40 views, not more than that. It's currently on 133. It doesn't sound much, I know, but it's a lot. It's definitely a lot for a person like me who's just starting. So from that vlog, I learned a lot of things. One is that from editing it, I realized how big it is for editing. I don't have my laptop yet, so it's very hard for me editing my videos. My camera is a bit tilted. So it's very hard for me editing my videos. It took me a very long time editing mine. It took me almost like the whole day trying to figure out how to edit stuff. I have done editing in mobile before, so I wasn't a beginner to it, but it still took me very long. And the second thing was the vlog was pretty long. I had a lot of clips in it which weren't supposed to be there, which were pretty boring and which were pretty lengthy. So my plan this time is to like divide my whole vlog into three parts. The first day is gonna be me just going there and the inaugural ceremony, like the opening ceremony, or maybe we're gonna have a cultural night. I'm just gonna vlog that in the first part. This is the first part. That's how it's gonna be. The second part is gonna be me in day two and day three and returning. I'm gonna return in the Vande Bharat Express. I've been seeing a lot of YouTube videos about it, like people vlogging about the experience. So I'm gonna talk about that. And my third video is gonna be totally me, just sitting here talking about my experience. That is how it's gonna be. The last time I made a video, I jumbled it up very much. It was me going, me coming back. Everything was in one video, and I think it became very chaotic and it became very hard for me to edit as well. But this time I've decided to like work on my mistakes, and this is what I'm gonna do. Since it's this in the sense of trip, it's gonna be a pretty long trip. I'll have to capture a lot of things. It's gonna take a lot of toll in my cell phone camera, but you gotta start somewhere, right? We just shut up for a second. I just want to shoot a video. Oh, they did. Hey, it's the morning of 5th. My train, which was supposed to leave today, got cancelled, and I had to book another emergency train yesterday, which was supposed to leave at 11:25. It got delayed by two. This is why you need a mic when you work on this. So it got delayed by 2 more hours, and now I'm just waiting. At least we are going. On top of that, another problem is me and my friend who I'm supposed to go with. Our seats are at two very different places. Like two very different places, so no travel montage which I was supposed to make. So, but hey, at least we are going. Hey, editor Imran here. A lot of my clips have very horrible sound because I'm recording from my cell phone. My cell phone picks up sound pretty well and it is pretty voice sensitive. So, horns, anything, a little distractive noise, it just comes in. So, I have a very hard time shooting videos like that. With that being said, most of my clips I'm gonna shoot and put like a voiceover on it. It's gonna make it much easier for you and for me to describe what's happening. It's so that it's not a random shot, just like my previous vlog if you watched it. Our ride at the beginning was very great. I enjoyed it. Some nice views, watching grass fields in West Bengal. Me and my friend, we actually got to sit together for most of it, so that was not a problem. And here's the travel montage I was talking about. We took it. Yay. You know what's the similarity between my camera at night and me at important situations? We are both useless. But if I'm being honest, the whole journey took a toll on me. I almost was about to pass out. And I was so eager to just reach to my hotel room and just get some hours of good sleep, even if it was just a few hours, that I just did not care about the vlog or anything at that point in time. I just wanted sleep. I was so damn tired. And we did that. We reached our hotel at around 10:30, 11ish. The journey to there was beautiful. I wish I could have recorded it, but I was in no mental state of recording it. And there are some more stories in it. I'm gonna share it in my third video, which is gonna be totally about my experience. But that was that. Next morning, with just 5 hours of sleep, or maybe less than that, we woke up, got ready, got dressed for the event. So the next morning, with just 5 hours of sleep, or maybe less than that, with so much fatigue, we still woke up, got dressed, and went to the event. This was my fit for the day. We reached there right on time. And honestly, kind of overwhelmed because it was a new place. I had never been there. It was completely new to me. Just walking inside such a big campus, I've probably never seen a college that big in my whole life. But yeah, we were there finally. KIIT.
Very rightly embracing the true importance of a decade, we are gathered here today to embrace the 11 years of our very own and auspicious KIIT International event.
Maintaining its status as one of the Asia's largest conference, KIIT International MUN has come a very long way in these past 11 years. Since its debut in 2013, it has always tried to be the finest diplomatic simulation in the country. The success of this year's edition could not have been possible without our very own Secretary General. So to give a kickstart to this year's edition, I would like to request Mr. Shidit Singh, Secretary General KIIT International MUN 2023 to please come up on stage.
So day one was just that. As you can see, we received these, which is like a delegate kit. It has notepads, chits, and all sort of important things, itinerary, food coupons, everything was inside of it. I was supposed to do an unboxing, but then I completely forgot. And now everything is a mess, so it doesn't really matter. Day one was just the introduction. We went into our committees, we did a few moderated caucuses, there was a few GSNs. Our chairperson, he was pretty great. All we did was that, and at the end of it, we had cultural night. I don't have much of committee footage because it kind of feels weird to record something while a formal session is going on. So I kept it at that. But The first day was only that much. Like, it was pretty short. We had a few general speaker list speeches, and we had a few raised moderated caucuses. There was a lot of drama going on throughout of it, but it was just that much. But the first day was fun.
Will be your host for the evening, carrying you around through this voyage towards excellence.
KIIT International Model United Nations, organized by the Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, Bhubaneswar, provides a forum that facilitates the exchange of ideas between future leaders, diplomats, and potential revolutionaries as they congregate to stimulate the proceeding of the United Nations. While engaging in constructive discourse and associatively deliberate matters that concern all of humanity, despite international borders and cultural differences that separates individuals.
Cultural night was the last event of the day, and I don't know how much of it I can play without like getting a copyright strike, so I just kept it with a voiceover. It was nice even though most of us sat there just to get our passes for the Star Night which was about to be next day. But मुझे क्या पूरा पैसा तो वसूल करके ही जाना पड़ेगा. I struck a conversation with two people sitting in front of us and we became close friends. But that was the end of day 1. Part 2 coming pretty soon. I hope you enjoyed it.